Hello Foxy friend, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm showing you a tutorial on how to work in the flat on a knitting machine whilst doing color changes. Crazy. But this is all because of my new pattern that is out now called I Went to the Zoo Beanie. And what is it, do you ask? It's this. It is a beanie pattern with 3 ear options, which will give you unlimited animal possibilities just by changing the color of yarn. Mind blown, right? This pattern was inspired by Book Week last year when my kids wanted to go as a sheep from the book Where is the Green Sheep by Mem Fox. Then ran into, they loved wearing these beanies as dress-ups and they wanted me to make another animal and then another animal, and so this beanie creation was born. This pattern is for people with intermediate knitting machine skills, so you will need to learn or know how to work in the flat, but don't worry, this video will guide you how to do that. So if you are an adventurous beginner looking to expand your skills on the knitting machine, look no further. This video will help you. Have a look in my bio and in the description below, and it'll link you to the pattern and to some of my other amazing tutorials. Let's get into it. Referring to our graph or your pattern instructions, you're going to work the first round up until your first color change. So I've followed the instructions in my pattern for the pointy ears, and I have worked the right amount of rows I needed until my first color change. So that's what we're going to start on here. So I have marked where I need to have that color change. Put the ball in the middle of your machine and grab your next color. You want to make sure that your first color is wrapped around that last pin. We're going to tie on the second color. Make sure the knot is secure. Pull it up as far as you can and then place that in the guide. Now you want to make sure that it catches. Work the desired amount of pins, stitches, and then this is where I'm going to be putting on my next color, which is still color 1. So I have another ball and I'm going to do the same thing. Tie it on, make sure it's pulled tight, and put that yarn in the yarn feeder. Make sure it's caught, and I'm going to keep working the rest of my row. Now I'm turning to go back the other way. Okay. I'm going to work back up to where I need to do my color change. Now this is really important. If you do not twist the 2 yarns around each other, what will happen is you will have a gaping hole where the 2 colors meet. So I always make sure to place the first color down and make sure that it's wrapped up underneath like so. This is the color change. I put it in my feeder, work the 2 colors, and I just give it a pull, make sure it's tight. I'm changing again, so I put the color down, pick the color up. As you can see, they're twisted, which is what you want. put it in the feed, work it, make sure it slips off, and just pull it tight. I'll show you one more time. So going back the other way, it's the same thing. Put the yarn down first, pick it up. So you can see here, we want to make sure that the yarn is twisted. Put it in the feeder, work the stitches, and the same thing, put it down, then pick up the second one. And just tug those ends, make sure that they're tight. Now, if you follow that concept throughout the whole process, it will work fine, even when you have to increase or decrease stitches. So this next round, I'm going to increase the darker orange. So I'm stopping just one pin before my last. So here you can see there's dark orange. This one's got the lighter orange. I'm putting it down, and I'm picking up my dark orange, putting it in the feeder. Worked, pull that, and I'm going to go one more over, so there'll be 4 of dark orange now, and same thing. We want to put it down, and I've gone one too many there, and I want to pick it up. Make sure I pull that. Now that I've finished my work, I need to make sure that all of these are secured. Now, if you are like me and you forgot to do that, this is what you'll do, but if you remember while you're working, make sure to tie this tail to the working yarn. So I'm just going to cut 2 tails there. I'm going to grab my darning needle, and I'm going to make a knot. As you can see there, well, we've twisted that yarn. We want to make a knot so that this tail doesn't come undone. There's one, and I'm just going to do the same thing with the other side. There you have it. That's how you do a color change while working in the flat. If you do want to check out my video on my top tips for working a flat panel, head back to my channel or click up above or have a look in the description below.